Insurance service specialist Charles Taylor is pleased with first half trading and says it's been a good start to 2016. Revenue grew to £74 million and profit before tax was £6 million, also up on the same period the year before. Chief Executive David Marock joins me now. David, thanks ever so much for coming in. Now, you said that 2015 was a fantastic year for the company. So how's 2016 shaping up so far?
Well, as you said, 2015 was a great year, both from the financial results and from the sense that it set us up well for the future. The really pleasing news from our perspective is that 2016 has been even built further on that success, which is great. We've had good progress on an organic basis across all of the lines of our business, be it management services, adjusting services and insurance support services, along with making progress on our owned insurance company space. And then in addition to that, we're really pleased that we've made really good progress on the major initiatives of the group, the strategic driving the strategy forward.
So tell me a little bit more about where that progress has been.
Sure. So one of the areas that we'd been looking to exit was in fact the ownership of non-life insurance companies. And we have been looking at ways in which to do that, and we were successful during the first half of this year in completing the sale of those businesses, which in fact released cash for the business as well. In terms of positive growth, we worked very hard in terms of looking for acquisitions. We raised money last year to do as part of a rights issue, and we were in fact successful in completing an acquisition just after the half year completed, a company called Seeger.
So how important is that to the company? I know it was after the 6-month
Sure.
period, but you must be quite excited about that.
No, we are very excited about this acquisition. It substantially increases the size of our insurance support services business. It in fact doubles that in size. So it makes it a much more even leg with the other two parts of the business, management services and adjusting services. And it takes us into a new but related area of insurance services. So we're very excited by it. It's a great addition to our range of products and services.
So that acquisition helps one arm of the business, but in terms of the other strands to what you do, where would you like to have seen some improvements or changes?
Well, in terms of the core underlying businesses, be it management services, adjusting services, all the rest of insurance support services, they actually all had a very good, solid half year. They did grow organically, both top line and bottom line, and they facilitated the ongoing investment in new products and new services. So actually across the board, we were pleased. Clearly the one area which is adjusting services, where we actually saw probably in terms of bottom line impact, it had the largest movement. It was actually coming off a small base. So clearly it's poised for growth as and when there's a shift in the claims environment.
Well, you've mentioned the acquisition. You also had a major software licensing deal. So what can investors expect in the second half? More of the same?
Sure. Well, the licensing deal was actually a follow-on from an acquisition where we took a 25% stake in a company called Fidata, which we completed at the end of 2015. And following on from that, we then put in place a licensing arrangement that both allowed us to use the software, but also to market it and then implement it for other insurance clients across the globe. It's obviously early days in terms of that, but what we are already seeing is work coming out of that, new opportunities which we think will help our most recently established business, Charles Taylor InsurTech, and allow us to grow that business quite substantially. So in terms of the second half and beyond, we see the core businesses continuing to perform. We see opportunities for growth in those businesses, but in addition, we expect that the businesses that we've acquired most recently, be it Seeger or Fidata, or the stake in Fidata, we expect those businesses to start to contribute quite more meaningfully to the overall group's results.
Well, we always like a bit of meaningful contribution, but you keep mentioning the word opportunity,
Sure.
and I'm wondering if there are any particular sectors or any particular regions that you're really getting excited about in terms of that potential and opportunity.
Sure. Well, in fact, the whole insurance services area is an area where we see substantial opportunity for growth. So it's not any one specific part of our business. Right now we have initiatives underway across all of our lines of business, and we believe that they will, over the period, actually contribute quite significantly to the growth of the business. We're already in a niche, but actually it's a global niche, and the global niche of insurance services is a niche where there's plenty of opportunity for growth in all the different products and services that we currently offer.
So streamlining what you've got, opportunity for growth, and you're going to stay niche but with big ambitions.
Absolutely.
It's great catching up. Thank you.
Thank you very much.